Hello, guys. So, I'll be giving some tips today for any parent that wants to do a quick decoration by themselves. So, I'm actually here getting ready for my son's birthday. This was yesterday. So, the party at that time would be in the next 5 hours. So if you're doing anything with helium balloons, you want to do it as close to the party as possible. So I just brought out the canister from the packaging. I got the one that, according to the label, that's the balloons that I'm using. According to the label, it can fill up 50 latex balloons. And yes, it also came with a straw, and that is one of the big balloons. So my son is 11, so I will need to blow up two numbered balloons. That's number one, two of them. So I got my products from Amazon. I Yes, I followed some instructions on YouTube beforehand, YouTube University, to help me know what to do. So these big balloons, they come with a seal, and after blowing up the balloon, it seals itself shut, automatically it seals itself. So you don't need to tie it or anything for the blue balloons. But you have to open up the valve, widen it with a straw so that the valve of the cylinder can go in. So that is what I'm trying to do here. So the straw provided was a bit too tiny for my helium valve, so I would have to put in the valve directly to the balloon. So when you bring out the helium cylinder for the first time, you have to unlock it. They actually lock it so tight so that it wouldn't leak, and I could not open the valve. It was so tight. I tried. In fact, I had to call my son to try as well. And if you're in this position, you have to do it anti-clockwise. I kept trying both ways. Picked up the carton to read some directions. It wasn't helpful. Went back to my YouTube University. So it was recommended to try with a towel and anti-clockwise. So that's what I did after, a lot of trial attempts and wasting some minutes. So I got a napkin, and then I tried again anti-clockwise, turned it around like 4 times, and it was fully open. So I now brought the balloon again to try to insert it, but because time had passed when I was trying to unlock the cylinder, so it had sealed. So I had to bring the straw again, try to open up the valve so that the helium valve can move in freely. So that's what I did. You just need to slide it in, and then you press down the valve, and that's what I did. Pressed it down, and you can see the balloon, the gas is coming up. It's coming out from the cylinder now, and the balloon will soon shoot up. You can see it will soon shoot up and fill up. It fills very quickly. So of course, when you fill it to the desired size, not too much that the balloon will burst, but enough to remove all the wrinkles, and the figure of the balloon comes out. So like I said before, once you fill these big balloons, you don't need to tie them, but of course, because it's helium, if you don't tie it down to a weight, it will fly away. So I got some weights as well to hold it down. And my son, hearing the sound of the balloon, just felt he should come and have a try himself. So he was just saying, I want to do it, I want to do it. So I I just wanted to feel this one myself, because um when they said that it can fill 9 of the big balloons, I just wanted to be careful, to fill up the two big numbers myself, so that the helium wouldn't finish. But actually, this helium filled up all the balloons that I wanted to use, and it's still even remaining. So anyway, I now, when I filled up the two numbers, I now called my son to have a go. I'm now showing him where the valve is, how to insert it, and make the opening wide enough for the helium valve to be able to go in. So I'm just trying to widen it um, and make it patterned. So I'm sliding it through, and then I just showed him to press it down, and we both did, and voila, the balloon is filled up. As simple as that. So it's quite quick as well, and like these ones that have a valve, you don't need to tie it up, it will just seal by itself. But of course, I have to tie it down with a ribbon to hold it. So my son reached for another of the balloons to try by himself. So it's just fun filling balloons. Children, like it, and it can be quick if you have the right tools. It was actually a football themed party, so his decorations were, football decorations, football balloons, football colors, football um themed plates, cups, tablecloth, everything had football design on it. So he's just trying to wiggle his way through and know if he can open up the valve for this one, while I tie the ribbon to the one that I already blew. You can see I just got a weight to hold down the one that we filled together. So he's still trying with a straw, but of course I'll help him in a minute to make things faster. So he was very appreciative of the decorations. It was actually a surprise. He didn't tell me anything about choosing that type of decoration, but I know he's very happy with football things, and it worked well. So I now try to take it from him, but he wanted to do it by himself. I just helped him slide it in a bit, and he wasn't still going through. So I just straightened out the valve again and, tried one more time, and he did. So he already knew the technique, pressed it down, and then that's it. Another balloon filled up. So yeah, that is how you can do it at home. If you're short of time and you cannot find a decorator. So these are the filled balloons. I had so many balloons, filled up, and this is the box of 50, like I said. So thank you all for watching, and hope this helps. Bye.